Hi there. Welcome to a rather cold boat somewhere in England. Um, Morning or afternoon, actually. So what I thought we'd do today is we'll just carry on what we were talking about yesterday because it's so very, very important. That is dropping and lifting of fingers. And actually, as part of that, also the basic hand shape that we need to develop. As violinists, we need to develop what we call hand shapes. So what you need also to Galamian is this. I remember Lydia Morkovich giving this to me on the first lesson with her, that and about 300 other pieces. Anyway, Henrik Schradieck. The best thing for hand shape, finger lifting, finger dropping that is out there. So we did this the other day in the lessons with you guys. We did 1 and we did 2. Now, a good way to start with this is actually to initially to create the hand position. So this is A major. So we've got on the A string, A, open A string, B, C sharp, D, and E. So C sharp is a good distance from there. The D is close. The E is a good distance. Yeah. So see this here. This is like what we call a hand shape. So my fingers stay in this shape. You see, above the string, they're in that shape. On the string, they're in that shape. And they stay there. So when I need to drop a finger down, I just drop it. That one, that one, that one, whatever order. And what Schradieck does is he disciplines this. So the best way to do this, I would say, is to start off slowly. If you've got a metronome, that's brilliant. Metronome. I've got a big old American one here. So some strange things on here. Just let me figure that out. So if we go to say 60, and we could do it even really slowly as quavers. So 2 to every beat. Just like that. And when we're doing this, what we're thinking is we're thinking about dropping each finger. Drop, 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 drop. Now, as well as dropping, what we're thinking about is lifting. And we talked about this yesterday, this nice curved path that we have here. Yeah, you see this nice curved shape that we keep at all times. Now, when we're lifting, we have to lift really quickly. So the bow is there and you're hitting the bow. You see how fast I go back. Lift, you see? So the dropping pattern is a passive one where we just drop the finger. The lifting is a very active one where we lift very quickly. Yeah, so that's what we do. So we're going to do that number 1 very slowly. Do 4 notes to a bow, not a boat. I'm on a boat. Do 4 notes to a bow, slowly with the metronome. Drop, 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 lift. Sorry, 4 notes. Lift. The next number 2 is similar. It's so cold, I'm still getting flattened over. bows. Violin is not happy today. So that's how we practice it. And then once we've got that all set up, we can then start to go a little bit faster. So maybe then we do 8 notes to a bow and we stick at 60. Yeah, so I got distracted. Yeah, do better than I did, because what you need to do, make sure, is that we're using a whole bow for every single one. So once we've got that up to 60, then I would stick it up to 70. Yeah, once you go into 70, then we start working it up. So then we're going to get 80, 90, 100. Yeah, always thinking about the same thing. Now, I don't know how fast you can get it, but certainly in the end, we're looking to get in the 160s, the 170s. I know a guy who can do almost 200, which is ridiculous. As we get faster, use more and more notes, have more and more notes in the bow. So we can, you know, you can do 16, 32, whatever. Make sure we're always using our whole bow there. Then once we've done 1 and 2, we can just keep on going. And what we'll find is what Schradieck's done here is he's done every single different combination. Of course, like anything, you know, when we start off a new mental process, it takes a while. You know, we're gonna have to think about it a lot. I was learning Chinese, or trying to, and because I mean it's such an alien language to me. You know, and I'm obviously using different neural pathways to learn Chinese. Literally, my brain hurt after an hour of a lesson. I mean, actually, my head hurt, and it was a struggle to think this, because they're new neural pathways that my brain hasn't processed yet. This neural pathway, I've done so many times that I could do it in my sleep, literally. So, you know, start off really slow and make sure, you know, we have to think about it. Fine. Drop, drop, grip, lift. Yeah. Yeah, start off slowly. Start off slowly. You can also try visualizing things. Think about it. So you can think it a couple of times. That really helps. So instead of just madly going at it, just think about it for a second without the bow. Always keep this hand shape. Always keep this hand shape, because this is the first hand shape. And then we're going to learn, as we go on, we're going to learn more and more different hand shapes. You see, our fingers will stay above the string at all times, and we'll just drop them in whatever hand shape we want. Good. Okay, that will do us. That's Schradieck. I suggest you start at the beginning slowly, work all the way through it. Once you've got it all the way through, then you can start to kick it up to a faster speed. Make sure that you're dropping well, you're lifting fast, and that it's, as much as anything, as even as possible. We don't want any of this stuff. It must be very even, keeping this shape at all times. Okay, bye-bye.